What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one, the only Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com, AshSaidIt.com. Welcome to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys so very much. Over 1,400 episodes and 500,000 streams worldwide. None of this is possible without you guys, without your love and your support, all the shares and the cares. It makes a huge difference. And today we are speaking with founder and CEO of Handy Hats, the wonderfully Mrs. Danny. Hey, Danny.
Hello, girl. How are you?
I am good. How are you doing today?
Good. I am happy to be talking with you. So definitely a highlight to my quarantine schedule.
Yeah. So, I mean, what part of the country are you holding down via quarantine?
So Dayton, Ohio. That's where my parents are. I have 4 younger siblings, so I'm quarantining with the fam. So it's definitely been eventful and lots going on at home.
Gotcha. All right. So, what is the origin story of Handy Hats?
Yeah, so handy hats, for those who don't know, are baseball hats or really any hat that have a built-in pocket pouch. So what you can do with that pocket is you can put your ID, credit card, keys, cash, even a face mask right now, gloves, things like that. So I came up with this idea when I was 19 and a sophomore at the University of Dayton. This is in Dayton, Ohio.
Right.
It was initially part of our entrepreneurship class curriculum where the students had a chance to pitch new product ideas. So that was kind of like the demo of what Handy Hats is today. So it just initially was like a class project, and they were a huge hit on campus and something that I continued to do after that class year. And something that I continue to do today. So it started out with UD designs and school groups, but now I've worked with different companies, and I have a bunch of different fun designs like camouflage or bucket hats. So lots of variety nowadays.
Gotcha. What would you say was a turning point for you where it became more than just a class project and more of, wow, I'm actually going to run a company and do this?
I would say 2 points. So the first would be when the class ended and my professor approached me saying, hey, Danny, this is super unique. I say you go with this after the class is done. And I had kind of thought about that in the back of my head, but having somebody else who has watched Handy Hats from like the day I initially like pitched it to the class till that class is over, him encouraging me and giving me that extra boost to just go forward with it. So definitely that point. And then also my senior year, I won our school's international business plan competition with Handy Hats. So that was just another nod to like how exciting. I mean, I personally was excited about Handy Hats all along, but having more and more supporters and seeing how much it had grown in the 2 years from my sophomore year to my senior year gave me that extra boost. And now that I'm post-grad and doing this as a real gig these days, it was that extra push to just keep on doing what I'm doing.
Yes. What would you say was your moment of confirmation when you said, you know what, wow, I'm actually doing something that people need, it's making a difference, and I'm creating my own history here?
Yeah, so like I said, that business plan competition was definitely something that was like, hey, this is like a real thing. It's giving me that extra confidence that like what I'm doing is well received by other people. But I would say from like a difference making perspective, I mean, these are hats, and hats are not going to solve world problems, but what they can do is create an impact within world problems. So, unfortunately, back in August, there was a shooting in Dayton, and of course, when something like that happens, there's not really anything you can do except pray and, send support to those people and those affected.
Right.
But I decided to come up with a Dayton Strong design and donated all of the profits from those hats back into like the Dayton Foundation to help with the recovery and the tragedy efforts. So like that to me was such a humbling experience because I wanted my hat to connect people together. And, like, if you see someone wearing that hat and it says Dayton Strong, or just that messaging, it's a conversation starter. You see it, it's a statement of unity. So, like, that project to me is definitely in my heart, and something that I've continued to do little philanthropic projects within Handy Hats, because I really want my product to, again, it's a hat, it has a pocket in it, so it's different than just a plain old hat, but with the messaging itself to promote something more than just, I don't know, just a plain old baseball hat.
Gotcha. Where do you see Handy Hats in the next 5 years?
So, seeing that University of Dayton was like a test market per se, it was a successful model there. I would love to take it to other college campuses, but another route at the same time would be just like different businesses or events.
Right.
The cool thing about Handy Hats is that you can customize them. So, if your company or event is coming up, instead of doing a T-shirt or some other type of ad specialty thing that has your branding on it, you can do a Handy Hat, and you would work with me or someone on my team, hopefully at that point, that can help you with your design. And it's just something, again, that's unique. It's a conversation starter, something different. Yeah. I think that the designs sell themselves, but the hidden pocket and that messaging, I think, is just so fun. And I want Handy Hats to be something that's relevant to everyone.
Gotcha. Last but certainly not least, what advice can you offer to any person out there that just has an unconventional idea?
I say go for it. There's going to be times where you feel like you're just dumb and like you're questioning yourself, but I mean, if you truly believe in that idea, then, I mean, give it your all, give it a shot. And I find that people are so good. I like to believe that people are inherently good, and like that there's a lot of people out there that want to help you out. So like reaching out to someone, and like me talking to you today, and like I don't know, it's fun to talk to like-minded individuals that are just trying to grind and I don't know, doing something that they're passionate about. So I say go for it.
Awesome. Danny, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you for having me, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, and let everyone know the best way to get their Handy Hats and to follow you on social media.
So please give me a follow on Facebook or Instagram at Handy Hats. I have an e-commerce website, and I'm on Etsy, so you can check me out at myhandyhats.com. And if you're a business, or even if you have a family reunion and you want to do a custom Handy Hats program, please reach out. You can contact me on my website or email me directly at danny@myhandyhats.com.
All right. Awesome. Much more success to you, Danny, 2020 and beyond. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys for all of your love and support. Keeping in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face, you tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.